Leads the world in clean energy production. It produces about 80% of the world's solar panels and EV batteries and nearly 60% of electric vehicles.
China is the world's leader in terms of battery technology. It's the world's leader in terms of the production of key minerals that go into not just the batteries, but in terms of other products.
As of this year, Chinese EV giant BYD has taken over Tesla as the world's top-selling electric car maker. Nearly 1 out of every 3 cars in China is an electric vehicle, the majority of which are Chinese brands. And China dominates the world in the clean transportation sector, accounting for over 90% of the world's electric buses and trucks as of 2021, according to the International Council on Clean Transportation. Shenzhen became the first city in the world to fully replace its diesel buses for electric. Other Chinese cities have since followed, with many aiming to fully switch their systems before 2025.
At the beginning of the service, we step by step solve the problem. Now we can say we almost have the same technical performance of our e-buses compared to diesel buses.
China has also outpaced the US and Europe in investments in renewable energy.
Definitely, the move to renewables globally partly passes through China, no matter where it ends. China is an important producer of solar panels. Even if those panels are labeled as something else, they largely originate in China. China is an important participant in terms of wind turbine technology. So definitely the connection, the effort to move to cleaner sources of energy is partly a China story. No matter where that energy ends up being generated, it's often dependent on resources that were produced in China.
In 2021, China set a goal for its renewable energy capacity to exceed fossil fuels by 2025. It reached that target last year, 2 years ahead of schedule. Renewable sources now make up more than half of the country's power capacity.
And China is a global leader at the national level. In the case of the United States, it was just 22%.
And on the first day of China's annual 2 sessions meeting this week, delegates talked about the government's tech innovation push and new quality productive forces.
As for these new quality productive forces, from the perspective of energy, it is certainly going to be more of our new green energy. For example, the report actually mentions hydrogen energy and the hydrogen energy industry. I'm a representative from Hong Kong, where in the energy sector we are also promoting the development of hydrogen energy. We are already promoting the construction of the first hydrogen refueling station in Hong Kong.
Mega projects like these aim to propel China toward its goal to have its CO2 emissions peak before 2030 and achieve carbon neutrality before 2060. It is Tianshan, CGTN, Los Angeles.